Now let's address the god of modern history, which I like to call the DNA test. And I know you see all these pretendians. Every time we get to spitting facts on this motherfucker, the first thing they say, take a DNA test. Well, I'm finna drop some shit on you where you can go and spit right back at their ass the next time somebody try to tell you who you are and tell you something about a bullshit ass DNA test. We're gonna give you a little history on the DNA test. We've been conditioned to believe that a spit tube from 23andMe or Ancestry is the final word. But here's the secret. In their own bylaws, these companies categorize their results as educational and informational, or quite literally, entertainment purposes only. These tests are not accepted in high courts or law for tribal enrollment or land claims because they are based on statistical probability, not biological certainty. 23andMe, since we own it, was recently hit with a $30 million settlement over data security and the accuracy of their reports. They compare your spit to a database of people currently living in a location, not the ancient people of the land. They are using 0.1% of your DNA to create a story that keeps you looking across the ocean, while the 99.9% that makes you a human builder is being ignored. And you know what I mean by a human builder. Ancestors of those mound builders, man. We come from here, not there. They taking that shit and they comparing it to other living people, man. When they know our DNA is 99.9% similar to all other living things when it comes to humans. Think long and hard on that shit. And make sure you let their ass know this. But if these companies admit in their own legal papers that their tests are for entertainment, please tell me, why are we using the shit? Using their stories to overwrite the history carved into stone by our fucking ancestors. The evidence isn't in the textbooks. It's in the artifacts. It's in the stone. It's in the clay and the copper. The pictures on the walls aren't lying. The motherfucking mainstream archaeologists and scientists are. The corporations are. The Smithsonian is. They lying. In the 1700s and 1800s, the law reclassified dark-skinned indigenous people as mulatto or black to strip them of their land, man. They changed your name on paper to wipe you out of the indigenous database. But they can never erase your face. That's one thing they can't take away from us. And the more they did, they gonna find us everywhere, man. Everywhere. Especially here in America. You are the descendants of the mound builders. You are the descendants of the indigenous that built this country you know as America. Are you going to believe a corporation that admits it's for entertainment, which Ancestry, 23andMe, and all of them have, or the ancestors who left their face, their features, their very grade of their hair on the wall for you to find? I'm gonna say this last thing and tell me I'm wrong. For all y'all that done grew up in the ghettos that look like I do, think back on all those family members that always used to tell y'all got Indian in you, or the grandparents that got Indian, or the grandparents that are Indian. You think they lying? Why would you choose to believe a foreigner over your blood? Like, share, and subscribe for more content, because we're going hard all year long, people. Peace out.